Good morning, Maury County. My name is Scott Sepicky. I am the Republican candidate for the 64th House seat in Maury County. Unfortunately, I was a little bit late today. I was out working on the cattle and the cows, and I forgot that it was 8 o'clock already. And so my wife had to come out and remind me. Sorry about that. But I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to talk to you. Hold on. I'm here to talk to you about my campaign. I appreciate the voters of Maury County electing me their Republican nominee, their conservative Republican nominee for the House seat. But our campaign, it was a long 8 months. We decided to take about a month off in August, but guess what? It's September, folks. We're 47 days away from early voting, and we've got to get back on the campaign trail to make sure we can represent you, the conservative voters, the Christian voters of Maury County up in Nashville. So I kind of want to reintroduce myself to you. There's been a lot of things said about me, who I am, what I'm about. I think I just wanted to take the time today, as Dollar, my horse, is eating behind me. He's hungry and he's going to eat anyway, so like I said, I apologize for that. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. My dad was a factory worker. He worked there for 37 years at Anheuser-Busch. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, dedicated her entire life to taking care of myself and my other 4 brothers and sisters. We had a great middle-class life. My mom was always home when I got home from school and always had a meal for me and helped me with my homework. Dad got home from work, or if we were playing sports, like I played football and baseball, he was always at my practices to see me and be there with me. And I think that's where my passion got into for coaching, was just seeing how dedicated my dad was as to helping me out in my life to give me the best opportunity to succeed. I was fortunate enough to go to a great high school in St. Louis, and then I was really blessed to get a 2-sport scholarship to the University of Wisconsin, where I played football and baseball up there, and I was fortunate enough also to earn a degree in history, which I'm very proud of. I love history, and on Friday mornings, when I do our radio broadcast with Inside Middle Tennessee, one of my favorite segments is when Bob Duncan, the previous county historian, gets up and tells us famous moments in history on those dates, because it's something that I really like a lot. And hey, I encourage you, study history, because we know how it is. It'll help us to stop repeating what happened before. So after the University of Wisconsin, I was fortunate enough to sign a professional football contract with the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. And like a lot of athletes, that was really the first time I was ever cut from a team. And it was a hard pill to swallow, but I went back to school to finish my degree at Wisconsin. And in 1989, I was drafted by the Chicago White Sox, and I played baseball for them in their minor leagues for 6 years. Some of you may have seen me play baseball here in Nashville when I played for the Nashville Sounds, I think in 92 and 93. And then I was fortunate enough to be traded to the Minnesota Twins, and I wound up finishing my career in Nashville playing for the Nashville Express. And if you go back in time and remember when Michael Jordan played baseball for the Birmingham Barons, I was playing on the Nashville Express team when they came to Nashville. So you might have seen me, wow, almost 25 years ago, running around on Greer Stadium catching fly balls. After that, I went back. I retired from baseball. I went home to live with my family. My father was very ill, and I miss him a lot. But I was blessed to be able to be there on the day he died. And shortly after that, I met my wife, Teresa. And we've been together 22 years. And it's been a great journey that God has put her with me. She's been my anchor and my rock in my life. Brings me back to reality and lets me know I'm not as important as I think I am sometimes. But we have a great relationship. And as in most marriages, sometimes it's awesome and sometimes it's rocky. But we love each other, and we'll be together until the day I take my last breath on this earth. God was fortunate enough, he moved me from St. Louis to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta back here to Nashville. And we lived up in Brentwood for a while, and when Teresa became pregnant with our first son, Gabriel, we moved to Maury County. And then shortly after that, we had our second son, Daniel. And the people of Maury County, folks, have always been some of the best people I've ever known in my life. Some of my dearest, most closest friends are here in Maury County. I consider this home. I will die in Maury County, and I'll be buried right across the street from right behind where Teresa's standing. I hope to be buried right across the street. I am dedicated to this county. I've been on the NAACP Scholarship Selection Committee. I've served on the Boys and Girls Club. I'm a member of the Maury County Cattlemen's Association and the Tennessee Cattlemen's Association. Amen. Ag all the way. I also do radio broadcasts for Columbia Academy, and I did for Central High School. And now my schedule gets even fuller, believe it or not, with the campaign. I also coach middle school football over at Columbia Academy and youth football. So my weeks are pretty busy right now, and trying to campaign and support a family and run a farm. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. You can go to my political website, Scott Cepicky for state representative. That's Dollar not wanting to share his food right there. And you can get my political views on my conservative values of man and woman marriage, protecting the Second Amendment, 10th Amendment issues, healthcare. You can get all that there. And you can get all that information from my opponent also, from his site. But if you really want to know the individual of the guts, the nuts and bolts of who these people, who I am and who my opponent is, go to our personal Facebook pages and look at the posts that we've had over a time period, okay? I think I've been on Facebook, 15 years, 10, 15 years. And you can go back and you can scroll through all my posts and you can see a lot of everything I've posted. And if you don't have the opportunity to come and meet me face to face, and please, I challenge you to do that. There's a lot of rumors out there about me, about who I am, but most of these people haven't had a 10-second conversation with me. And I hope that we can have conversations. I wish I could have a conversation with every voter, every citizen in Maury County, so that they know when they send me to Nashville exactly what they can count on me to do for them, what they'll count on me to defend and stand up for. Go to our personal Facebook posts, and that's about all I'm going to say about that, and you will see what the person's true values are, uncensored through a political realm. We're going to get going in the campaign trail today. I have to go over to McCain's today for their farmers market. There's a lady over there who makes the best sourdough bread I've ever had. And my wife and I go over and we clean her out all the time. And then I'll be posting a little bit later today, about an hour and a half from now, so watch for another live video. We're going to the 4-H chick chain up at the Maury County Fair. My boys have done that about 2 or 3 years. Dill Hughes does a fantastic job with our ag community here in Maury County. We need some more chickens, and so we're going to go buy some more chickens today. I urge you to go out there today and support these youngsters. They put a lot of work and effort into raising these chickens, and to have them sell them and get to understand what capitalism is all about, folks. It's working hard and presenting something to be sold, and the consumers buying it. So anyway, my name is Scott Cepicky. You can go to my website, scottcepicky.com. You can read about me there politically, obviously. You can go to my Facebook page, Scott Cepicky, and read more about me personally. I invite you, if you see me out on the street somewhere, just stop me and say, hey, I have a question for you, or can you tell me more about yourself? And I'll be happy to do it. I look forward to meeting everybody in Maury County and talking with you and letting you hear my opinions and my views, so you know exactly where I'm coming from when you send me to Nashville, so that you can depend on me to defend our faith, our family, and our freedoms. Y'all have a great Labor Day weekend. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.